to be sharing my story with you guys about how I went from being a single mom to a spoiled housewife in less than 1 year.
I don't know when we're going to get to a space as women where we don't see a wedding as something so fantastic and so great, and how quickly you're able to get a ring is like a mark of how valuable you are. Because if you think about it, sometimes a man can see how gullible you are, how easy you are to control, and they're like, okay, quick, let me quickly get this girl imprisoned. Hey, welcome to my channel. I wanted to come back on to give an update or to break down and analyze this whole new trophy wife saga that's going on right now. I feel like as single women or single moms, we need to hold ourselves accountable. So this is by no means trying to like put her down or like feel like, oh yeah, we are so better than her, I'm so better than her, I would never do that. But I feel like on this particular topic, this is my space to have a say. Like I can actually speak about this. Being a single parent myself, I have 3 children, haven't raised them so far alone, right? It's in, like I feel like as moms, as parents even, we put our children before our needs.
I had my first child when I was 17 years old. I intentionally got pregnant with my boyfriend at the time and basically turned into a child raising a child. After having 2 children and being a single mom, I think that my self-esteem was definitely low. I didn't know that at the time, but if I think back about the kind of men that I was choosing, it definitely was a reflection of my lower self-esteem. My mom drilled into me, oh, go with the man that's going to be the best breeder. And I think society drilled into me to go after the thug, the street dude, the swag type dude, or whatever you want to call it. I was very self-sufficient, all about the mindset of, oh, I can do it by myself. I don't need a man, as so many of us modern women say. It felt so lonely, and it was sad. It was really sad. It was, I'd say, one of the lowest points in my life, and I realized that I don't want to do this on my own. I don't want to raise these boys on my own. I want a family, and I want someone that I can love, someone that loves me and my children. And after learning quickly that everything that glitters is not gold, I happened to come across Shira 7 on YouTube, and she completely changed my life. And she basically taught me what a high value man is and what to look for when trying to find a husband.
If you don't know who Shira 7 is, she is a sprinkle lady, all about dating up, going for the money, marrying for money, dating men for money, regardless of their age. So I'll put a few clips of her so you have an idea who Shira 7
You
is.
said men today want to get chased. Okay, call the police on the man. What are y'all talking about? Body count again? Who cares, sir? How many men have your mama slept with? What if this man told you that you should take down his number? I told him no thank you, but why do they approach and suggest we contact them? I could take down your credit card number, sir. Let me get that. What does it mean if a man says he likes a somewhat submissive woman? And say I like a somewhat wealthy man.
I ended up taking my sister's advice and signing up for eHarmony, and I think the second person that I matched with was the man that I'm married to now, my husband. My husband and I have a 20-year age gap, and he was not the first older man that I dated. I actually dated someone like 10 years older than me. A lot of people have told me not very mature for my age, so someone 10 years older than me just wasn't a big enough age gap for me to vibe with. The other men that I had dated was, he really embraced the fact that I had children because he wanted children. So, you know, he was talking, my lease was going to be ending very soon, which is why I went ahead and moved in with my person that had became my ex. We started living together.
This really angers me because the first video I did, I was coming from a space of like, you know, she made a mistake. As a woman, you can vet a man all you like, and then they end up being something you didn't expect. That's the angle I was coming from the first video. But now it's annoying to come across this video for me, knowing that it took her a week, 2 max, to move in with this guy and to get married to him. Not just moving in, one thing also, sorry if I'm rambling, because this really sort of just upsets me, that I feel like she didn't do her job. And this is coming from a cis to cis type of thing, so it's not a judgment. If you didn't do your job, I feel like people need to be able to hold themselves accountable. That's a sign of love. If I can't tell you the truth, then, because this is not victim shaming or victim blaming, it's being truthful, right? As a mom, you meet someone within a week, how, she's claiming that she vetted them, she checked their background within a week. Even if you're applying for a job, like, it's not that instant, like, oh, your background checks come back within a week, and then she's moved with him. The next thing, they're getting married. She doesn't know this person. Your kids don't need to know this person. You can be dating someone for a year, 2, and that stage where you get to and you're like, okay, we're ready now. This is serious. We're getting married. You start slowly, getting them to meet your children.
I told my husband, I was like, hey, it was so embarrassing to admit, but I was like, I need a place to stay because
chasing a man when, like, waiting for a man to come and save you, this knight in shining armor or whatever. Do what you have to do for your children. Get that job. If it's a cleaning job, if it's any job, whatever it is that you have to do, right? To raise your children right, to give them the life that they deserve, okay? And when I say whatever it is that you have to do without compromising your whole life or jeopardizing the life of your children, I feel like she should have done better, if I'm being honest. And also some of the claims that she made, at this point, I feel like this man should be in jail already. And with the news going around, he's not in jail right now. So what is the real deal? I don't understand really. This story, it's like, like when you're peeling an onion, like there's layers to this. But as single moms, please, we need to do better. Do not come from a space of desperation. Do what you can afford.
Ring. And the next time we talked on FaceTime, I was like, I did something. He was like, what did you do? I was like, I got your wedding ring. I had really bad habit of like spending money. And I was like, if I don't get the ring now, then I'm not going to get it. So I went ahead and got it. Well, let me rewind. So then after that, I think it was like the next day, something told me to go online and check my eHarmony profile. So I went on there and I saw that he had updated his picture. And I was like, oh no, this dude is playing around. Like, I'm glad I didn't spend a whole bunch of money on it.
I'm just laughing. I'm laughing in Spanish, I'll say.
He texted me and he was like, no, I'm serious. I am going to marry you, in caps. And I think that evening he like ended up going and buying my ring. And the ring that he got me is not the ring I have now. It was a nice ring, but it wasn't nearly as big as the rock that I'm currently sporting. But when he showed it to me, in my head, I said, it's not about the ring, it's about the marriage. And I definitely think that that's something that you ladies should keep in mind, is that if a man is going to propose to you, don't make it about the ring, because that can really turn a man off and make him think that that's all that you care about is having a big ring, when it's more important to have the marriage.
On that note, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. It goes a long way. I really appreciate you. Have a lovely day.